Yeah, we're in good shape. We had to give them a couple of days recovery, and today we're back at it out there. There's a real intensity to the work. There's competition for places. You saw that we've got a lot of players now back fit. Jobin Jones is back in with us. He had to go back to Trinidad to get his final visa application for his green card. So he's now got his green card. So that's good. We've got real competition for places, and we're coming to a period where we've got a lot of games where we'll need every single one of them. So the nice thing about this weekend, we've got 2 games against New England in the same stadium, Saturday and Sunday. So you'll see that probably every one of those players on that pitch will play in one of those games to make sure that they're ready for, which is going to be a real big May for us. We're gaining confidence. I think every game is another brick in the foundation, and we now need to make sure that we just remain really humble, keep our feet on the ground, and keep improving every single game. Well, I think for the first time probably, rather than the focus being on the opposition of say for instance Seattle playing their B team, or it was only FC Miami, say for instance, people are now starting to write about this team. They're starting probably to see some form of identity and where we're taking the team. But we still think we've got a long way to go. We've still got massive improvements to take. But I think you can see with the spirit of the team at the end of the game and what we saw in the dressing room, there's a tremendous collective spirit amongst them, and spirit can take you a long way. And coupled that with the improvements that every single day that they're making, you're now starting to formulate and see a formulation of a new team. Well, when we took the decision to almost trade Christian McCoon to Charlotte to get the rights to sign DeAndre Yedlin, that was a big decision. That was probably one of the hard decisions we had to make, because we didn't want to lose Christian McCoon, because we felt he was part of our team. But we realised that bringing DeAndre in was almost like bringing a DP in. I think he has that DP type quality. He's played in the big leagues. He's played at the top level. He's at a brilliant age, and I give him the captaincy at the weekend because I feel as if he's growing into a real leader within the team. I know Gregor's the captain, but DeAndre is really, really the voice of the team at this moment in time in terms of the huddles that we have and the integration of everybody in there. He's been outstanding. He's shown great experience, and I think I'm really pleased that he's with us. Like I say, I think when I look at DPs in the league, he has that influence on us, and at the moment we've got no DPs in our team, so we're relying on those experienced players, and I think you can add probably Lassiter and Motta to that. I think quietly every single game they're having a massive effect on the team without getting the headlines that Campana or some of the other younger players are getting. Well, I think it's just his speed to join the attack. He's almost like a right back come right winger in one. We've got 2 players in one. He can get up there as quick as anyone else in the league, and he's a tremendous outlook. I think if you look at the speed on that right hand side with Lassiter and Yedlin, there's probably no right-sided team in the world that's got their type of speed, and that's probably a fact. So we've got genuine speed now on that right hand side. We can transition really quick. They're beginning to understand each other a lot better, Lassiter and Yedlin. I thought early in the season there was just they weren't connecting as well as I thought, but now there's a brilliant understanding, and it's a real important weapon for us. Yeah, I think from September he's not going to play a ball for us. He's going to go into the England game real rusty. So no, look, we've got players that want to play on the biggest stage. We've got players that want to go to a World Cup, and I feel as if that's a tremendous carrot for us and for them. It helps us and it helps them. So DeAndre, he's got a real big challenge. He's got a real big challenge to get in the starting 11 with the US team. But I think he's more than capable. He's got the quality, he's got the experience, and I think he will become a starter for the US team once the World Cup is here. Jovin Jones. Yeah. Well, I think what Jovin will give us once he's back fit. He'll give us. We've got Jovin, we've got Kieran, we've got Noah, we've got Chris McVeigh. Chris McVeigh at the moment is playing outstandingly well in that position. He's given us a real solidity there. But there will be a time when we'll need a natural left-footed player there. We're going to manage Noah. We're going to manage Noah really well in terms of sort of like his minutes, because we see him as got a great future. Jovin and Kieran especially is probably 3 or 4 weeks ahead of Jovin. We're going to need them down the road. We've got a lot of games coming up, and speaking to a manager that I'm playing against at the weekend, he always the advice he always gives me is that MLS teams start playing in June and July. That's when it starts kicking in, and we've got to be ready for that, which means that we need everybody playing. So we hope that Jovin and Kieran will get minutes this weekend in either game. Well, I actually think that he's got a chance, a slight chance. It was a real bad dead leg that he got. With dead legs they can go 2 or 3 weeks, or they can go 2 or 3 days. It's just how quickly the hematoma, the blood, obviously goes away. He's working really hard. He wants to be part of the team, and literally it's day for day to see how we've got him on the bike, we've got him in the pool. We're just trying to loosen that blood in his thigh, and I think knowing him, he wants to be back as quickly as possible. Well, I think if you look at the sort of like the data, we were taking so many shots from outside the box, but I think you've only got like a 12% chance of scoring from outside the box and 88% chance of scoring from inside the box. So we've started to get into the areas that are the key areas to score goals, and it felt like in the first 4 games, Mota, Robert Taylor, Ariel were having like 5-6 shots a game from outside the box, and we were good on some and not so good on the others. We're now talked about taking the extra pass, being a little bit more controlled in that final third, and I think you saw that in the second goal at the weekend when we took the extra pass from Ariel. It was a brilliant pass inside, and then the pass to the right from Campagna was even better. So it's something that we've been working really hard on, getting in the right areas. Well, I think we're playing probably the best team in the conference. Well, they were the best team in the conference. I still think they probably are. Look at their Buxer and Gill. I think they're fantastic players, and they're having one of those moments when things just aren't going their way. But at home, I watched them against Charlotte at home. They were really intense, and I expect them to be the same against us. I expect them to obviously have all their players back by the time that they play against us. They've signed a couple of players as well. So you say that the next one is always the toughest, and this is going to be our biggest test. Can we go to New England and be as resolute but play even better than what we did in the home game? Well, I mean our strength, one of our biggest strengths is our transition. But I would like us to possess the ball better. I would like us to control the game better. I don't think we can play away in stadiums like New England and drop off as deep as we did against Atlanta. I thought we really deepened off too much. So we've got to take the game to New England at some point. We realise we're away from home. Away games in the MLS are tough, and there's moments when you've got to grind. But I think I want us to show a little bit more intensity in our press and be a little bit more aggressive. Big day tomorrow. Yeah, I think everyone's excited. I think you see the plans. You see the plans for the stadium. You see the way that the club's growing. We hope that we get that final vote to build what will be one of the best stadiums in the MLS, and we're all excited for it.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you.